The temperatures are climbing and so are the savings during the Honda Summer Event at Team Honda. From Accords to Pilots, HRVs to Ridgelines. Get tremendous summer savings on the Honda you've been waiting for during the Honda Summer Event at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Siegen Lane.
Oh,
hey, it's like CBS Sunday Morning with the summer.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, it's the fan.
Oh, he did it. He did the dang thing.
So how did this? Oh God! Wait a minute. Now here's no. Now we were told it was just popping fans. There wasn't gonna be some kind of like fan dance. You're not gonna like fan dance.
That's gonna be so irritating when the folks in the office get here.
I love it. Oh, he one-upped you.
Holy cow!
Oh.
You're kind of dangerous with that.
Yeah.
You know who's
Matt's
dangerous?
been practicing.
My son.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do not put this in the hands of my son.
Wow.
My daughters want to kill him. The cats are afraid. It's just because it's like the whole.
He's making enemies.
My fan's bigger than your
Well, I was
fan.
going to say, that is a big clue. Whose fan is bigger?
They're about the same almost.
Oh, wow, they are.
Wow.
Don't get cocky.
But Johnny's is
fan-fighting
much more
contest.
colorful, I'll say that.
That is right out of the 80s? That's cool.
I was. They actually serve me on purpose. Beyond that, I was telling Johnny earlier this morning. I mean, these are big fans,
Yes.
and they push a lot of air,
Yes.
much like we do out of our mouths every morning.
Yes.
I was literally coming off of the lawn like 2 weeks ago,
Yes.
and you know how it is in South Louisiana. You mow the lawn, whatever. You go take a shower, you get out, you're immediately sweaty again.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Big time.
Big time, right? And so I went from there to the computer. I'm like, I'm still sweaty. This is sitting right there.
Look at
we
you.
Literally, like we just had it on the show a couple days ago. I'm like, let me pick this thing up.
Yes.
Open it up. This thing works, man. That is a
Yes.
lot of air. I was cool inside of 5 minutes.
Listen,
Wow.
thank you to Tamiko Garrison for bringing these for us. You're
Yeah,
talking about the
hooked us up.
Juneteenth festival where they had the fans.
She didn't bring mine. I bought
No.
mine before the tariff went into
Oh,
effect,
stop.
actually. So I'm good.
How much did
If
you
it makes you
pay?
feel any better, Tamiko actually brought one from me too, but somebody who I won't name on air just basically just made right off my
her
fan. I was like,
initials.
all right,
Heather
now stop.
Oh, no,
Is that her
stirring the
initials? Heather
pot.
Gunad?
Oh, anyway, tell people how and why you got this fan.
Oh, stuff pops into our Facebook feeds all the time, and there was a little kid that popped these fans all over his kitchen, dancing around, and his mother is so irritated, and she's like, "That's not going to make the dinner get ready,
No, I won't.
ready any faster." But he's good at it.
Yes.
So I'm like,
it's a
okay,
skill.
I've got
Didn't
to
you say
have
that she
one.
took his fan?
Well, they were in the car, and he was popping it in her face in the car. She yanked it, threw it out the window. He grabbed another one between two.
Do you have a box full of fans for this very reason?
I won't.
He does.
Oh, cute. You got to incorporate that into your travel kits.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
And I'm feeling kind of a little breeze over here,
Yeah,
so
this is working.
it's doing its job. Separately, Matt, you actually just made my day with
no.
what you just said.
What'd I do?
Because you said, you mow the lawn, you're sweaty, you take a shower, you get out of the shower.
you're sweaty.
You're sweaty again.
Yes.
I swear, I thought, like, is there something wrong with
Oh,
me?
no.
No.
You just made me feel so much
No.
better. I
Welcome
get out
to
of the
South
shower,
Louisiana.
it's like, I think
You
I
guys
need
don't-
another
What
shower.
do we just do?
Just lay down
I
on the
don't
floor
know.
on a towel and cool off.
Is that it?
Shower.
You know what it reminds
Ceiling
It reminds
fan.
me. There's a
what I do.
Seinfeld episode where George takes a shower. He's like, I had to take another shower. And he's
Yep.
like, you just took one, and George goes, it didn't take.
It didn't take.
It didn't take.
They never take in South Louisiana in the
Okay.
summer. You got to do it again.
I
Or-
feel so much better.
No, it's not you.
Yes.
Absolutely it's not you.
Thought it was
Johnny
me.
and his fan dance. You big peacock, you.
Hey, that's another channel.
That's a whole other short story, right? Johnny, though, you got your problem with you solve it. You just go lay down in the garage
Lay
on
down
the
on the
cold
floor of the
concrete.
garage and put my little foot fan blowing
Yes.
at
Yeah.
me, and you
Right.
cool off before you get in the shower.
Into the shower?
And when you shower and get out, you're fine.
You just leave like a sweaty Johnny mark on the concrete.
Right.
I was just thinking that you could like
Johnny
chalk
shaped-
around him.
Yeah, like one of those cutouts at a crime scene.
I do
so
sweat
gross.
angels.
Sweat angels. Well, that fan will cut down in that sweat.
It will.
One at your feet and then one at your head.
But here's the deal: Matt can't mow right now because he doesn't have a mower.
Why
so,
you bring that up
know,
again?
I know, the
love
trauma.
That. That's,
He
you
does
know,
love
I still
waving
need
that in
to-
your face.
And I know where it's on back
$20
order from.
Magneto.
You know
won't say
where
that.
he can find a
The same
Magneto?
place you got that fan?
Yeah.
No, no.
Oh, I thought you meant from the country of origin. Yeah, I know where it's on back order.
You're
But-
going to hit somebody with that thing.
It'll-
Be careful. Watch
Okay.
it fly. Watch
I
it
know,
fly.
right?
across
I'm
the
irritating
studio.
myself.
That takes a lot.
Are you?
That takes a lot. Okay, so we do need to actually, there's some headlines we need to get to for you this morning on the other side, but more importantly than most of the stuff is the forecast. Everybody wants to know about the forecast.
Sure.
Are we going to be sweating after we mow as well?
And can we mow?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you and I will. I mean, this is like a problem with us.
Will Matt?
No.
The shower didn't take. So you just take another one and another one.
Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't take, we've got Johnny's fan over there.
Absolutely.
I'm feeling
On
that
cue.
fan across the desk.
Keeping South Louisiana cool, one fan at a time.
He
you
certainly
go.
is. Matt's over there like, don't encourage him.
Yeah.
That's kind of pretty.
He's
All
pretty.
right,
He's always
please,
so pretty.
Jared, help us out here.
Yes, I will.
Oh.
Okay, let's talk about the weather. We are going to have the possibility of a couple of storms, and we do have African dust over our atmosphere right now, so you're seeing a little bit of haziness out there. That's to be expected. We're starting things out in the mid-70s. We've got mid-70s also for the dew points, and did you get a chance to check out the full moon? Well, that's okay, because you get another crack at it tonight into tomorrow morning, talking about the full buck moon, the 7th full moon of the year. Not a super moon, but it should be a pretty bright as we get to tonight as well. Yesterday, getting a high of only 90 degrees. So once again, temperatures were held in check, but don't get too used to it because dangerous heat is definitely in the forecast, almost off the charts over here. 110 to 114 a little bit later on in the forecast. So at the end of the weekend, going into the early part of next work week, we could see some dangerous heat, and we're probably going to need a couple of heat advisories. But we're not expecting dangerous heat for today. You see, we're already getting a couple of thunderstorms forming around the Lafayette, Lake Charles area. They're moving in our general direction, but they are also weakening and breaking apart before they do so. One of the main culprits, high pressure down here in the central part of the Gulf. The clockwise flow around that is pumping in lots of tropical moisture. That's going to keep our chance of rain today, tomorrow, and Saturday on the elevated side. But then the high centers up a little closer to us as we get into the weekend, so maybe we can slightly reduce the chance of rain. Nothing big, though. For today, we're expecting mainly non-severe thunderstorms. Right around mid-morning to the latter part of the morning is when we start to see the radar fill in. This is the early afternoon. We'll get a couple of brief heavy downpours. You could see one or two of them in the Baton Rouge area between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. But even your evening commute between 5 and 6 p.m. still might have a couple of batches of rain out there. And then this guy all the way out here, I wouldn't worry about this guy. We're going to lose the daytime heating, and that's going to fall apart before it gets here. But still, should be somewhat on the wet side later today. Nothing doing in the tropical Atlantic. The Atlantic basin is quiet. We want it to stay that way, and certainly a little bit of African dust can kind of help us in that regard. And by the way, the African dust is going to be pretty thick today, tomorrow, and then as we go into the weekend, it begins to subside just a little bit. So for today, we'll start off at 0%, work up to 60% with high temperatures right around 90 degrees, maybe 91. That should be it. If we get a couple of early thunderstorms, we might even drop the temperature a little bit more from that. That would be a good thing. Tonight, mid-70s, a 20% chance early. Then for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we've got a little bit of role reversal as the chance of rain goes down from 60 to 50 to 40%. The temperature starts to creep up 1 degree every day until we find ourselves right back in the mid-90s going into early next week. And again, that's when we could see some dangerous heat. So enjoy the rain while it is here because it is helping to keep temperatures in check. 7:10. The other thing, of course, Johnny A. and your fan. Oh, you put the fan down. You're full of props today. You had the fan, you had the moon in your pocket.
The moon on the sky, some more rain. Thank you, Jared. Good morning, everybody. Yes, I am full of something. All right, this is I-12, Millerville. It's a little slow out of Denham this morning. Our drive times have bumped up almost 20 minutes coming in from the Jubin Road area all the way to the 1012. Here's I-10 near Bluebonnet. Essen Lane off-ramp backing up just a little bit, and then there's some traffic slowing down as you approach Acadian Thruway. Here's that little bit of traffic out of Denham Springs. Again, it's not horrible. It's about what we normally do. We love having a little fun with you every morning at 7 o'clock on 9 News Now, but we do, on a serious note, have some more pressing things to get to, and you'll want to hear about them. Matt and Liz back after this with that. Stay with us.
Here at 7:12, before we get going, I want to let you know we're working to find the very latest for you. A shooting in Baton Rouge Wednesday night. Liz, according to authorities, the victim arrived at the hospital in a personal vehicle?
Yes, and the person actually showed up at a local hospital with a gunshot wound. But BRPD tells us that they believe the shooting actually happened somewhere along Florida Boulevard near North 13th Street, as you can see on the map, not far from I-110. As we work to find out new details about this particular incident, we'll let you know. They're the 9 News app and, of course, here on WAFB.
Speaking of new details, I want to get you the latest here from BREC. A lot of conversations around BREC these days. The future, combined vision, being very thorough and all that, transparent with what's going on. Well, they got a town hall today.
So you have an opportunity to weigh in on what you think should be BREC's priorities. That meeting is happening today at 6 o'clock. It'll last for about an hour and a half. Now, this is going to be a series of meetings, right? So you can talk with the interim superintendent there and talk about what you think is a priority in Baker, Baton Rouge, Central, and St. George as well. Again, we'll remind you about future meetings as well.
Please make this a priority. Helping our friends, our family, our neighbors, just the humans out there in Texas right now. Matt Venezia, live at a spot where you can actually drop off donations, get them to those in need.
It's the Stepping Stones Early Learning Academy in Prairieville and Gonzales. You can see there they're looking for clothes, non-perishable food, protein items like peanut butter, hygiene items, toiletries. If you want to make a monetary donation, they're going to buy these supplies in bulk and then bring them over, and you can donate those supplies anytime within the month.
Great opportunity. They've done this before. That spot's done it before. South Louisiana does this because, of course, we know firsthand the impact, so please do what you can.
Please. We'll follow that story for you, and of course the devastating flooding there in
Horrific
Texas.
stories.
And everybody's touched by it. Baton Rouge, Beaumont, Texas.
We have family and friends, and we're following all of
Yes,
that.
I mean that's for those just that don't know much about Camp Mystic. That's a spot that people traveled in from outside the state and had been going, for generations. Some of them as well. So, yeah, impacts a lot of folks.
Come back and join us. We'll talk about your local weather and traffic in about 10 minutes.
This summer, there's more to move you at Team Mazda. From the versatile Mazda CX-50 to the bold Mazda CX-90 to the best-selling Mazda CX-5. Find special summer savings and save thousands right now at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.